Welcome back to Aiki Fit Life. I'm your host, Kevin. Today, I would like to do a technical breakdown of kotegaeshi. Kotegaeshi is the grip, the wrist lock like this. It's used in many different martial arts. I believe Krav Maga calls it the cavalier. So with kotegaeshi, you generally put your thumb behind the ring finger, you hold the meat of the hand, and you drive the fingers toward the outside of the arm, which locks out the wrist, and then it locks out the elbow, and then it will turn the body. This is Nick. He is a fairly new student of Aikido, and we are going to do a technical breakdown of basic kotegaeshi today. So to begin with, we're going to demonstrate the whole technique. So he comes and grabs, and I pin. So, it doesn't matter what I do with my hand if I'm not moving my body. Just because I can get his grip off of me doesn't mean that I can do kotegaeshi. So as I parry his hand, I move my body so that it turns him. So when he grabs, I'm going to extend out this way and move my body, which turns his body, which begins to bring him off balance. My second hand is going to catch his hand. What would naturally happen as I parry and move is he's going to bring this hand back up. So since he's going to bring it back up, I want to stop him from doing that by catching it. So it's a 1-2 kind of motion all at once. As he grabs, I step out of the way, and I'm using his recoil and tension to tenkan. So I'm moving out of his way. Instead of me just small circling this, I can bring my hand up to protect me from this hand. Let's say he's grabbing and he's going to punch me with that hand. So as he's grabbing, I'm keeping myself from being hit with the other hand. So you're going to grab. It could become a different kotegaeshi. So when he punches, I'm catching this, and it becomes kotegaeshi a different direction. So as he grabs and punches, I'm moving out of this strike. So as he grabs and punches, I can move out of the way. I'm out of that strike, and I have kotegaeshi. To work my wheel into this motion, as he's coming in to punch me, I'm catching it, right? I'm catching it, and here's my other hand, and then we're going to do kotegaeshi. So, as he's punching me, it's here. Smoothly, as he's punching, just punch it and hold. I'm catching, I'm stepping out of the way to begin with. I'm stepping out of the way, and I'm raising the sword and bringing it down, and then the second hand is cutting. So my wheel is kind of making this motion. So this one's coming this way, this one's going this way, right? So as he's coming in, I'm catching it, and I'm out of the way. I've created distance here, which is pulling him off balance. Good. So he's punching in, I'm cutting him down, and pinning. Another detail in my kotegaeshi technique, where I take them all the way to the floor, is my knee. I'm going to raise the come up so that you can see. And as he comes in and punches, and I catch it. As I tenkan, my knee, this will land on my knee. As I tenkan, because I'm cutting it straight down my center, as I tenkan, this lever is kind of right there on my leg. So I have this whole lever that I don't care how big and strong they are, this is a balance point that brings his body down. It's important that I create distance between us when he's attacking. Let's say he has a knife and he's trying to stab me. When I move out of the way, I want to cut this down. So I'm not just grabbing it and bringing it through me. As he comes in to stab, I'm cutting it down to create this distance between us so he doesn't hit me at all, right? So from a strike, I'm cutting it down, which brings it up into my hand, and then I'm going to enter and bring him right down. And I have the knife. Also, if he's cutting shomanuchi or yokomanuchi, it's basically the same thing. So as he's coming in, I want to cut it down. Follow through. I want to cut it down so that he misses me. And I think I have the knife, and he's down. Or if he's doing a yoko manuchi, where he's cutting to the side of my head, same idea. I'm still moving around, carrying and cutting him down. So I'm also going to demonstrate a kotegaeshi where I go to the outside of his body. So he's going to stab straight toward me. I'm just catching this and opening the door by raising it up. And then I'm aiming past him and kind of away from him. So he's going to cut in and just stay there. I'm moving out of the way. Opening this, turning my hips, and stepping away from him, cutting it down. Still inside my leg. And the pin and everything is the same. Our traditional kotegaeshi, he's going to punch in, and I'm going to bring him in my center. Then I'm going to raise it up, step back, and cut him down just like we've been doing the other direction. So he's coming in, and I'm going to parry with my wheel. So he's punching at my face, and I'm going to parry, but I'm going to step out of the way at the same time. So he's coming in, and I'm going to parry and cut. So I'm going to parry and cut as I tenkan. So he's punching, and I parry and cut, and bring him down here. My hanmi is still pointed in the direction of motion. I'm back out of his way, enough to give him somewhere to fall around me. Then I'm going to immediately tenkan again, raise this up, and cut him down on this side of me. So for the other side, so with a knife, so he's cutting over, I want to get out of the way, enough to be out of the knife's way, so if I miss completely, he still doesn't hit me. And as he comes up, I want to meet this as soon as I can. So as I step, I am creating an umbrella for him to miss me. And then I'm cutting down behind it. I want to make sure this is the back of my hand in case he pulls or I miss. He doesn't really jack my arm up. So as he comes in, I want to step and throw him, and I have the knife, or control of the knife anyway. He's coming in, I'm stepping out of the way. So thanks for checking out my kotegaeshi basic technique explanation video. Please subscribe to Aiki Fit Life, and thank you, Nick, for coming out. And I hope this was helpful for everyone. Please subscribe. Have a nice day.